Hello, and welcome to my channel. I am Kat, the Nurse Flipper, and it is time to show you what's been selling on eBay recently. We do have a couple of higher dollar sales this week going out. I'm going to show you, and quite a few at that good mid-price range, so around that $30 mark. I will also show you some from Mercari and Poshmark as well. That way you will know what is selling right now, and we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, my friends, it has been a pretty good week over on eBay and decent sales. I am definitely happy with them. We had like a $700 day one day, $600 another. So some good sales in here, and we're going to go ahead and take a look now. All right, so today was a slower day. We have only made $195 today, but you can see yesterday was $570, Sunday $615, Saturday $766, $492 on Friday, and look at this, how incredible is this? $1,600 on Wednesday, and I will show you that item that sold for sure, and it might surprise you. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. All right, up first is this lot of 2 alabaster apricot pear of stone fruit hand carved. If you see carved stone, I have done very well with it. I only do them if I get them for about $1, which I actually paid less than that for these. These sold pretty fast. They sold in under a month, so pretty quickly on these. They sold for $20.47 on an offer I sent out. So they are about a $15 profit. And I did pick them up at the flea market. I bought a whole tray full. We'll take a look here. And what I did is lot them up in 2 because they go for about $10 each. Some of the more detailed ones will go for a little bit more. You can see they're just over 2 to 3 inches. And we just show all the different angles just in case there are any flaws. I don't want anybody getting surprised. And this was a great sale. Again, sold in under a month. Next is a hat, and I absolutely love selling hats. This is a Sea Dog Brewing hat, blue and brown mesh back leather snapback. This one sold in under a month as well. Fast seller. I only paid $2 for this one, and it sold for a best offer of $17.54. That is 10% off that I am sending out to my buyers, and I get quite a few sales that way, and they do pay shipping as well. So here you can see this hat is in excellent condition. It is like brand new. We do put it as used because I don't know for sure, but it did not have any signs of wear on it. And this one was a great fast sale. Here is one of the bigger sales that we have had, and this one took a long time to sell, and I actually miscomped this one. I thought it was going to sell for around $1,000. I got an offer of $425. I believe I paid $250 for this. So I'm only making about $100 profit, but that was a learning experience for me. I did not research right, and I'm just happy I didn't lose money. So I probably used about a roll of bubble wrap on these, and I slid the birds into cardboard tubes that the bubble wrap is on, and then I stuffed them with bubble wrap, wrapped them in bubble wrap, and put bubble wrap all around them. So they are going to Texas. You can see here, this was a beautiful sculpture, and I actually had it priced higher, but I lowered it because somebody messaged me and said, hey, on their website, they're only $600. And I'm like, crap, I did not comp correctly. I researched, they were correct, so I dropped mine to $520, got that offer of $425, was happy to get it and get these out of here and to get my initial investment back plus about $100 profit. Next is a really nice vintage Alice Cabanis. This is a Germany sterling brooch. This one is not signed. I identified it using Google Lens. This one sold for a best offer of $40.94. It sold in about 3 months, so a little bit longer. And here you can see the photos. You can see it does say Germany and sterling. Again, I did identify it as Alice Cabanis using Google Lens. And this one I paid about $5. So it's about a $30 profit and took 3 months. Up next, if you don't watch my catch treasure hunting channel, definitely check it out. I picked these 2 boxes of filters up for $2 a piece at an estate sale last week. This was a very, very fast sale. So I'm $4 in, and they sold in under a week for full asking price of $38.99. So they are close to a $28 profit. And they were a total of 5. There was 3 in one box and 2 in the other. So we did show a picture of that, show a picture of the box. I need to talk to my listers because we really don't need measurements of the water filter boxes. And I think that'll cut down on some time for them. And this one was a really fast sale. If you ever see anything from Turapure, definitely pick it up. Next is another long tail sell. This one took about 2 years to sell. I did send out a 30% offer. It sold for $45. And this is a vintage Japanese Satsuma Moriagi candlestick holder, hand-painted porcelain's a beautiful piece, but it did take 2 years to sell. So some stuff you see, you think it's absolutely gorgeous, and then it just sits and sits. So that happens. I probably would pick this up again. It's beautiful. I only paid a couple of dollars. So it's actually still close to a $36, $37 profit. And I had it a long time though. So if you don't have space, then these longer tail items I would not incorporate into your business model. I am lucky. I do have quite a bit of space and storage. And so I am okay with some of these longer tail sales. Next are these J. Lindeberg Lifestyle. These are size 33, white ski pants. They were new. The buyer actually brought 2 pairs of them from me for a total of $74. I accepted a lower offer because they had been listed for a year. So these you can see here, new with the tag. I picked them up at a yard sale for $5 a year ago. The price tag actually showed they cost $160 originally, but I only paid that $5. So on 2 of them, I was $10 into $74, over a $50 profit. But again, these are a brand that took a long time to sell. Next is another fast sale. This one sold in under a month, and this one actually sold international, which I think is really cool. This is an extra large leather and fur Native American dream catcher. I did get this out of an estate in New Mexico, and I paid about $10. It sold on best offer for $44. Plus they paid international shipping. So they paid quite a bit for this piece. And so for me, it is about a $25 profit. Really, really fast, really neat piece. I actually got 3 or 4 of them. So if you like dream catchers, these are authentic. They are absolutely beautiful. And I have a few more left in my store. So definitely check that out if you like them. And this was a very, very fast sale. Up next is this super cute goose. I got this at a church sale for $1. This is another one that was picked up over on my Catch Treasure Hunting channel. I did put large handmade Christmas fabric soft goose, 16.5 inches. I did put read more. This one sold for $25, but I paid $1 for it, guys. It is a $20 profit. She is super cute. Like, how cute is she? With her little hat and apron, she has little pockets. Really, really cute, and only $1. And she actually sold pretty fast as well. She sold in a month, and I'm happy with the profit, and she's not breakable. Next is this Yamaha dual double cassette player recorder. We did put reed. So this one sold previously. They said it didn't work, but they didn't even open the box. We had tested it. We tested it again. It worked. I don't know why the person bought it and returned it, but they did not even open our tape. So sold for $103. I am about $10 in, and it's about an $80 profit. It sold very fast both times. Sometimes those returns are going to happen. It is part of the business. And we put that we couldn't check anything, but the tape players do work. It did power on, and it sold fast again, and hopefully this time it does not come back. Next is this really cute Hallmark Saturday Morning Cartoons Looney Tunes Christmas ornament. This one sold for a best offer of, oh no, it sold full price, $38.99. No offer on this one. And this one sold very fast. This one sold in under a month. And I only paid $1, so it's over a $30 profit. So I will tell you guys, with Hallmark, you really have to look them up. A lot of them are a dime a dozen, like typically most of the Barbie ones, but your special editions, and some of them are a little more rare, and those will sell for more money. There are some Hallmark ornaments that sell for hundreds of dollars, so I always look them up. This one was a good sale, super cute with Bugs and Tweety, and a fast sale as well. Sold in under a week, and great profit. Up next is this Atlantis Paradise Island Resort Spirit Jersey long sleeve t-shirt. So everybody always laughs at me when I pick up the souvenir shirts. This sold in under a month. I paid $1. It sold for $19.49 full price, and it's a $15 profit. Less than a month. I have done well with souvenir clothing as long as they are in good condition. This one is like a swim shirt. It's one of the quick dry materials, and great sale. And again, sold in under a month. Up next is a pair of pillowcases that I tried to sell on Whatnot for $2 and nobody wanted them. These sold for full price, $19.49 and under a month. I think keywords are very important with stuff like this. These were not branded. I put cabin decor, patchwork set of 2 bear deer trees, patches, standard pillowcases. $19.49. I paid less than $1. $15 profit, and again, fast seller in under a month. Up next is a fishing reel. There is nothing I will not sell if it is legal. This is a Hurricane 80 extra large fishing spinning reel, 20 to 50 pound test gear. It is vintage. I got this from an online auction for less than $5. I got it with some more expensive ones. They are actually the reason I bought the lot. But with this being worth over $20, I listed it. This one sold for an offer I sent out of $23.39, sold in under a month. So we're having quite a bit of stuff that's selling pretty fast, and I am happy with that. Another $15 profit, and you can look up these models if you come across fishing reels. Pretty easy, very easy to look it up. It is on them and easy to comp. Watch for pin fishing reels. Those have some of the higher dollar ones, which I did get one in that lot. And check the comps, check the sell-through rate, and look at the fishing reels. Next are these Danskos, and I want to use these as a really good example. I got these for $3. They are worth the $84.49. That is what they sold for. They did sell for full price. I got, I believe, 3 to 5 offers of $60. Now, a lot of you would say, yeah, $3 into $60, that's a great profit. I knew they were worth more. They had not been listed long, less than a month. I held out and I got full asking price. So sometimes your research and knowing the demand and what your product is worth, you don't have to take those lower offers. You can hold out for somebody willing to pay full price. Now, if I had had them longer, I would have accepted that $60, but they were brand new listed and I held out. I got it and got a $70 profit instead of a $50 one. So these shoes I picked up over on my catch treasure hunting. I got like 8 or 9 pairs for $3 each. Immaculate condition. Dansko clogs, like these Mary Janes, most of them sell pretty well depending on the size. This was a great sale, full price, and under a month. Next is some fabric, and it's pretty plain fabric. So with the fabric, I just kind of price where I think it should be. I don't really comp it. I know I paid a couple bucks. I'm like, okay, it's 5 yards, 25 bucks, sounds fair. And it sold. It sold in 2 months at that full asking price. And they did pay shipping as well. This was a heavier item, and they actually paid $20 in shipping. So I do want to point out to you guys, the shipping you see here is if it ships to me. So that is the lowest shipping, and what the buyers actually pay is higher, but it won't show that because eBay calculates by your location, which it's calculating from me to me, which is going to be the lowest cost possible. This buyer did pay $20 in shipping. And here you can see, we just show the fabric, the measurements. I did a calculation to get yards, and very, very fast sale on some plain pink fabric. Here's another fast seller, another one that sold in under a month. I did accept a best offer of $33 because I only paid, I think I paid $3.99 for this. So I made about a $22, $23 profit. And this one is Tommy Bahama. It is a beach cover up. And here you can see it is a size medium. We just show the front and the back. This one we don't have measurements on. I'm not sure why. We typically do measurements of all of our clothing. And I'm going to show you guys, maybe I'll show you after at the end of these eBay sales how it looks with our, we're using a new app to size the clothes, and it's actually working out quite well. Next is a sale that goes to show you that broke things do sell. This is an Epern that the things were broke off. I don't know what the things are called. The things were broke off. I did put read. I did put that they are broke off. I did show pictures. I got this at the Dollar Estate sale. If you missed that, that was a great video over on my catch treasure hunting. I'll pop it up top. So sold for $25.99 in under a month. Here you can see 2 of them broke off and 1 was just missing. They normally just sit inside, but these 2 had broke off inside of those holes. But it's still a beautiful fitting hobnail bowl. So I picked it up for $1 because why not? And it sold very, very fast. You just have to make sure you take photos and notate the damage. Up next, Rod would be proud of me. I sold a WWE Triple H shirt. This is Championship Edition, size XL. Picked this up from a viewer of mine for $4.50. This one sold at full price in under a month for $32.49. So it's about a $20 profit. Here you can see the photographs as well as the tag. We do show those and the measurements. And this is before we were using that measuring app that I am going to show you. This was a great, great sale. Very, very fast and very good profit. Up next are these Vans Authentic. These were my shoes. And I don't know why I thought I would wear these shoes. I like to be colorful and loud sometimes. I wore them one time and I was cleaning out underneath my table where we store our shoes. And I'm like, you know, I'm not going to wear these again. Listed them on eBay. I don't remember what I originally paid. I actually got them from another YouTuber from Flips Finds Fun. I saw he had them. They were my size. And he gave me a deal. I don't remember, but they sold in under a month of listing. So if you have shoes you're not wearing, list them. Why not? Sold for that $32.49. Here you can see the photographs of these, and they were a very, very fast sale. Check Vans. There are some Vans that can be valuable, but definitely look at your size as well as that pattern. Up next is a set of 10 Strawberry Street. That is the name of the brand. And I thought these things weren't going to sell, and they sold in 2 days. How crazy is that? I got these in a lot. I actually wanted the other plates in the lot. I listed these because I had them. So only a couple bucks in. These sold in a day, which was absolutely crazy, for full price, $38.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. They are just white squared plates. You can see here that 10 Strawberry Street is the brand. Again, I didn't expect them to sell fast, so I am super thrilled with this sale, and it is over a $30 profit. All right, my friends, here is the big sale that made for that $1,700 day. This is a Hobart 2612 commercial meat slicer. It is tested. It does work. I got it from an online auction for $150. I accepted a best offer on this one of $800. Plus, they paid $250 in freight. It will be picked up for me tomorrow and delivered up to, I believe, Massachusetts is where it's going. And it will be delivered there in a couple of weeks. I booked it on UShip. So we plugged it in, we tested it. This is a bigger item, and one of my main goals is to get more bigger items that are bigger profit like this. You can see here we show the tag. Again, we did plug it in, we did test it, and this one actually sold in just at a month. All right, last sale, and then I am going to show you the app, what the app looks like that we're using for clothing. So this is an antique 1901 to 1912 silver tone Guatemalan coins. This was not sterling. This was 40 inches. I accepted a best offer of $200 because I only paid like $5. So this is well over $150 profit. Here you can see we did show the weight, very heavy, 374 grams on this one. A lot of pictures because it is that higher price point. So definitely want, I have the hiccups to get all of the details on this one. And fast sale, I accepted it because, again, I was not much into it, and it was a great profit. All right, so this is one of my drafts I wanted to show you. This is a Nike Redskins jersey. So I wanted to show you just this picture here so you could see exactly what this looks like. So this app is really, really cool. This is called the Smart Sizer. I have no affiliation with them, but I wanted to show you, look, it shows the armpit to armpit measurement. It types it out. It shows from neck to collar. It also shows the bottom. You can add in any measurement you want. We have tried this on linens. It works on linens as well. So definitely if you're a clothing seller, something I would try out. All right, my friends, that was it for eBay. I am going to show you, we had some good Poshmark and Mercari sales as well. As always, I let you know we do use List Perfectly. They just got a sharing feature for Poshmark, which is great. So if you haven't checked them out, now's a great time. They also have an auto delister that will end your item on other platforms when it sells on one. So check it out. You can use my code, the Nurse Flipper, get 30% off your first month. You will notice in a month if it is worth the investment for you or not. For us, it definitely is. So let's go ahead and take a look at our Poshmark sales and then Mercari. First up on Poshmark, this is a super cute Jack Be Quick flamingo sweater, zebra, animal, tropical sequin print cardigan. And this one sold in under a month. Really, really cute little sweater here. Look at the sequins. There is that tag. And you can see it did have a stain on the arm. That's why we had to read on that. And you can see we do show the measurements. And there's another little spot there. So pick this up for $1. So this one's about a $15 profit, and it sold really fast. Next is this vintage Ranshaw Iowa State handkerchief. I tell you guys to look for these. This was actually our last state hanky. I've sold these up to $40 depending on the demand for the state you find. These are worth paying up for. So I only paid $1 for this one. I will pay up to $5 for these though if I find them at antique fairs and shows. So this one for me is about a $17 profit. This one took about 6 months to sell, but most of them typically sell in just a few months for me. Next is a Gucci box. This Gucci empty box We did put reed because it had some discoloration, sold for $25. I actually sourced this in an online auction. This was not part of my big box buy. I'm just a few dollars into it, so it's about a $15 profit. This one took about 3 months to sell, so a little bit longer. You can see we are showing there was that discoloration there as well as here. So there were some flaws, but this one still sold pretty fast and for a good amount. Next is another fast sale. This one actually sold in just a couple of weeks. This is a Pippy Bear diaper bag. This one sold for $26. I got this actually from the people who I give free stuff to that sell at the flea market. I was looking at their booth. They had just gotten in this with a lot of Vera Bradley purses. They sold me all of them for $10, so I was under $2 in. So this one's about a $20 profit. And I wasn't familiar with this brand. The demand's not that high on eBay, but this one sold very, very fast over here on Poshmark. Again, it was listed less than a week. You can see it's a little diaper bag and really, really great profit and fast sale over on Poshmark. I decided to sell my favorite ever Tervis tumbler that I found. This is a Romero Brito 24-ounce Tervis. It is a rare one. It sold for $23 on Posh. I picked it up for $3 when I was thrifting at a little church thrift shop. And I absolutely love Romero Brito. So I was on the fence about whether to keep it or sell it, but I have a ton of Tervis. I will not lie. I did not need this Tervis. So this one is about a $14 profit, but it sold very, very fast. And this is going to be the last one for Mercari, and we'll take a look at a few sales over, or this will be the last for Poshmark. We'll take a look at a few sales over on Mercari. This is another piece that sold really fast in under a week. This one sold on Mercari for $44. There are no selling fees anymore. So I picked this one up for about $5 from an online auction. So it is a $39 profit, sold really fast. I am liking the no fees on Mercari. I'm just waiting till I have a good amount to withdraw money because they do charge a $2 fee. So if I wait till I have $100, I figure that's 2%. So not bad. This one was signed EW Junior here on the bottom. And you can see it was a little over 6 inches. It's a beautiful, beautiful Navajo carved vase. And this one was a great sale over on Mercari. Next is this really cute tapestry. This is a Halloween pumpkin black cats, sold for $40 and no fees. I paid $5, so $35 profit, sold in under a month. You can see it was posted on March 6th. And this one sold last week, so about 3 weeks for it to sell. And really great graphics here. I pick up most of the throws I see if they look like they're colorful. And typically you can get them for about $5. All right, up last for today is another tapestry. This is a White Cats American Weavers tapestry, another one I picked up for $5, so another $35 profit. This one is 50 by 58, and this one was American Weavers, and I will show you how we knew that. There are your measurements, and here is the back. And there, my friend, is that American Weavers tag. So definitely watch for it. And this is another one. You can see this one was just posted on April 1st, sold in under a week. All right, my friends, that was everything. Not everything, but that's a good sampling of what we've sold in the last week on all of the platforms. We also have been selling on Whatnot, and we are going to be on Knickknacks tonight at 6 p.m. with some really nice higher end sterling silver. There will be some room if you're a reseller. I'm starting nothing at above 50, and there are quite a few that are worth over 200. So come over to Knickknacks. I'll post a comment where you can save $5 on your first purchase. And we will be live there tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. We will also have another sterling estate Whatnot sale on Saturday. So make sure you bookmark that one as well. I appreciate you watching. We are so close to 80,000 subscribers. We are less than 100 away. So make sure you're still subscribed. And if you are, I appreciate you so, so much. Share with your friends. Maybe they will like it and subscribe as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you on the next one.